Have you ever asked yourself what role Germany played in World War II? A question that, no doubt, carries with it a multitude of answers, complex narratives, and a profound impact on our world as we know it today. Germany's role in the Second World War is marked by a series of military victories, each contributing to a larger, more intricate tapestry that ultimately culminates in not only their eventual defeat, but also a world forever changed. From the capture of Crete to the invasion of France and the Low Countries, each victory was a piece of a larger puzzle, a step in a dance that spanned continents and years. But to truly grasp the scope and impact of these victories, we must examine them, not in isolation, but in the context of the broader narrative of World War II. So without further ado, join us as we delve into the 10 notable German victories during World War II. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have the capture of Crete in 1941. This battle was a testament to the power and versatility of the German forces during World War II. The island of Crete, a strategic location in the Mediterranean, became the stage for a fierce battle between the German forces and the Allied powers. The German forces, employing a combination of airborne and amphibious tactics, managed to take control of the island. This victory was not only a strategic triumph, but also a showcase of Germany's evolving warfare capabilities. The use of paratroopers and seaborne forces demonstrated the flexibility of the German military strategy. The capture of Crete marked a significant chapter in the narrative of World War II, highlighting the might of the German forces in the early stages of the war. A formidable victory, but only the beginning of our countdown. Coming in at number 9 is the occupation of Norway in 1940. This operation was a strategic masterstroke for the Germans. Norway, with its strategic location, was a hotbed for naval activity. Its ports were vital to Germany's naval strength in the North Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. With Norway under its control, Germany was able to safeguard its maritime operations from Allied interference. But it wasn't just the ports that were of interest. Norway was also rich in resources, particularly iron ore. This was a crucial ingredient for Germany's war machine, fueling the production of armaments and vehicles. Furthermore, the occupation of Norway allowed Germany to restrict the Allies' access to these resources. The occupation was swift and decisive, showcasing Germany's military prowess. It was a tactical play that demonstrated the effectiveness of Germany's Blitzkrieg, or lightning war strategy. A swift operation that solidified German dominance in the region. At number 8, we have the Battle of France in 1940. This was the moment when the world got its first real taste of the terrifying efficiency of the German Blitzkrieg. With a lightning-fast and heavily concentrated attack, German forces quickly overwhelmed the French and their allied compatriots. The Blitzkrieg, or lightning war, was a military tactic designed to create disorganization among enemy forces through the use of mobile forces and locally concentrated firepower. Its successful implementation in France not only showcased German military prowess but also highlighted the inability of the French and their allies to effectively counter such a rapid assault. This battle was a turning point, a wake-up call to the world that the old ways of warfare had been rendered obsolete by this new, brutal efficiency. It was a crushing defeat that marked the fall of France, forever changing the landscape of World War II. From number 7 to 4, we delve into a series of victories that spread Germany's influence across Europe. Starting at the 7th place, we have the fall of Yugoslavia in 1941. German forces, in a swift and calculated move, defeated Yugoslavia with the aid of their Axis allies. This victory wasn't just a military triumph, it led to the disintegration and occupation of Yugoslavia, a strategic gain that allowed Germany to cement its hold over the Balkans. At number 6, we find the Battle of Greece in the same year. Here, Germany's campaign resulted in the occupation of the country, further expanding their access to the Balkans and the Mediterranean. This victory wasn't merely about territorial gain, it was about securing strategic positions and resources that would fuel Germany's war efforts. Moving to the 5th place, we encounter the Battle of Sedan in 1940, a pivotal moment during the Battle of France. German forces decisively defeated French defenses at Sedan, a victory that led to the encirclement of the Allied forces. The Battle of Sedan showcased the effectiveness of Germany's Blitzkrieg tactics, and the victory further bolstered their confidence in this rapid warfare strategy. Lastly, at the 4th place, we have the Battle of Kiev in 1941. Germany achieved a significant victory by capturing Kiev, leading to the encirclement and capture of hundreds of thousands of Soviet troops. This victory was not only a blow to the Soviet Union but also a boost to Germany's morale and resources. So there you have it. From the fall of Yugoslavia to the Battle of Kiev, these victories played a crucial role in expanding Germany's control across Europe. But remember, these victories, while significant, were part of a broader narrative of World War II, a narrative that also included defeats and setbacks. After all, war is never a simple story of winners and losers. 4 victories that further expanded Germany's control across Europe. Taking the third spot is the invasion of Poland in 1939. This cataclysmic event marked the ignition point of World War II. Germany, under the leadership of Adolf Hitler, initiated this invasion on the 1st of September, 1939. The Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War, a swift and devastating military strategy, was first showcased here. This invasion was significant on multiple fronts. For starters, it demonstrated the might of the German war machine and its innovative approach to warfare. The Blitzkrieg, characterized by rapid, concentrated forces aiming to create a disorienting and swift victory, was a terrifying new tactic. Moreover, the invasion of Poland set the stage for the global conflict that was to follow. It was the first domino to fall, and it set the world on a path towards the most widespread war in human history. So, while the invasion of Poland was a military victory for Germany, it was also a haunting prelude to the atrocities that were to follow. A pivotal moment that sparked the flames of World War II. At number 2, we witnessed the fall of Paris in 1940. A chilling chapter in the annals of history, the German forces' capture of Paris marked a significant point in World War II. The City of Lights, the symbol of art, culture, and freedom, fell into the hands of the German forces, an event that sent shockwaves across the globe. The rapidity of the German advance stunned the world, and the French government was left with no choice but to surrender. This led to the establishment of the Vichy regime, a government that collaborated with the Germans, a dark period in French history that still stirs controversy today. The German forces didn't just capture a city, they took control of a nation's heart, and with it, its spirit. The fall of Paris was a monumental victory for the Germans, a victory that reverberated beyond the boundaries of France. A monumental victory that shook the world. And at number 1, we have the invasion of France and Low Countries in 1940. This operation was a display of the German military machine at its most potent, employing the Blitzkrieg tactics that had proven so devastatingly effective throughout the early years of the war. The invasion saw German forces rapidly overwhelm the defenses of France, Belgium, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. As the German war machine rolled through Western Europe, the speed and effectiveness of their assault left their opponents reeling, unable to mount an effective resistance. This Blitzkrieg strategy, a term which translates to lightning war, was characterized by fast, concentrated assaults intended to disrupt enemy lines and create panic and confusion. And in the case of the invasion of France and the Low Countries, it worked all too well. The rapid conquest of Western Europe marked a high point for German military power during World War II. It's a moment that stands out in history not for celebration, but as a stark reminder of the destructive power of war. A conquest that marked the peak of German military power during World War II. These victories, while highlighting Germany's military prowess, were part of a broader narrative during World War II. They showcased the effective execution of Blitzkrieg tactics, the strategic use of airborne and amphibious capabilities, and the swift occupation of key territories. Yet, each victory was a piece of a larger puzzle, a chapter in a story marked not only by triumphs but also by drastic losses and setbacks. The capture of Crete, the occupation of Norway, the fall of Yugoslavia, and the battles of France, Greece, Sedan, and Kiev. These were no small feats. They played crucial roles in shaping the course of the war, demonstrating Germany's might and tactical brilliance. But they also set the stage for some of the most devastating events of the 20th century. The invasion of Poland, the fall of Paris, the sweeping conquest of Western Europe. These were not just victories. They were moments that irrevocably changed the world, leading to widespread destruction, immense suffering, and the loss of millions of lives. They marked the beginning of a dark period in history, one that would see humanity pushed to its limits. Yet it's crucial to remember that these victories were not the end of the story. They were part of a larger context, one that saw Germany face numerous defeats, suffer significant losses, and eventually succumb to the combined might of the Allied powers. The tide of the war turned, and the victories that once seemed so significant were overshadowed by the stark reality of defeat. In the end, World War II was not defined by a series of isolated victories or defeats. It was a complex and multifaceted conflict, one that saw the best and worst of humanity on display. It was a time of unprecedented change, a period that forever altered the course of history. As we reflect on these events, let us remember that history is a complex tapestry, where victories are often entwined with losses and consequences. The triumphs and defeats of World War II serve as a poignant reminder of this, a testament to the enduring complexity of history.